Yo. Oh, damn. Hey, Robert. That's crazy. 7th grade was such a long time ago. You guys can't hear the game on your guys. Well, it's not echoey, right? Like everything sounds good.
This strange gloom keeps getting thicker. We've been descending for a while now. These tunnels are deeper than I thought. What could be down here?
Yeah, there's probably a buzzing sound because of it being a cheap video card.
People have been falling ill after coming into contact with the gloom drifting through these caverns. Though here it seems almost misty and not concentrated enough to harm us. We'll keep going, with it coming up from beneath Hyrule Castle. We do not know what waits below, so we need to be ready for anything. But I know I'll be okay with you, Link. Let's go solve this mystery.
I'm also starting to get the vibe that there is a slight delay, I think. No, for real. I'm trying to think of how I would get rid of the delay. Oh well, it is what it is. At least it's working. on the stream's end. I think there's like a good like minute delay, or maybe it's like just like 10 seconds or so. Yeah, it probably is just the capture card. Eventually I will get an Elgato, but that's gonna have to wait a little bit. Because even their cheapest one, which is like 140, I could get it, like that's not an issue, but I have more important things to worry about.
You're not hurt, are you, Link? Look at these murals. The written histories of the royal family include stories of a great war fought long ago. It was a conflict between allied tribes and someone only ever referred to as the Demon King. Is it possible? Do these murals depict the same legend? This is similar to the statues we saw earlier. A Zonai. And these figures look like Hylians.
Eventually
This
it will get
depiction
better.
certainly suggests that the Zonai descended from the heavens.
For now, as long as it works, that's all I really care about.
It is said that my ancestors, the first of Hyrule's royal family, were born from a union with gods who had descended from the heavens. These murals tell a similar story, and if they are accurate, then the gods mentioned were the Zonai. They must have forged a relationship with the Hylians of that time, working together to establish the Kingdom of Hyrule. This figure, he seems to be stealing something of incredible power from the young kingdom. This all aligns with what I've read during my studies. And then this, it shows the Demon King. And a fierce battle against him. If the creature depicted here really does represent the Demon King, then... Incredible! This mural must be the Great War recorded in the royal histories. This is the imprisoning war, and the events that led up to it. Link! This is a huge discovery!
Yeah,
All right
upgrades can
then.
be made
Now to use this
along the
invention of
way.
Pura's. I'm glad I didn't leave it behind. It's so easy to record.
Not gonna lie, I did a little bit of
pointed and
looking on the used market, but yeah, there's none
Looks
used
like the rest
in
of the
the
murals
whole
are
area.
obscured.
I think the nearest one was like a good
Just what
3
is
hours
this
away or
place?
so. At
Maybe
that
we'll
point,
find more answers
I'd
farther
be
ahead.
spending the exact
Link.
amount on gas.
Let's keep moving deeper.
Yeah, it's very whack. Also, something weird that I've noticed.
What is that?
So, with the Switch 2 version of this game, they made the entire like gameplay 60 frames, right? But for some reason, the cutscenes are still locked at, I think, that 30 FPS. Which, I mean, I guess it is kind of hard to do. Like, frame rate rises on like cutscenes, but like still, like what the hell?
Link!
Was that the sword that seals the darkness? The blade that shatters so easily against my power cannot save you from me. Zelda. You who carries that fragile sword. A Link. Raru placed his faith in you. And that was all you could do.
How do you know our names?
now we finally get to start the game. And this is where the permadeath run is gonna start. Means if I even stub my toe on a rock and die, then yeah, that's the end of it. Oh, hey, Xavier Gaming 909. How's it going? Do apologize. There's a slight delay between like you guys talking in chat and then me actually responding.
Link, finally you wake. I've heard a great deal about you from Zelda. Your wounds were severe. I am relieved to see you escape death. Your arm, however, was beyond saving. I had to replace it, lest the injury endanger you further.
That might help. I just turned it back up. I just noticed, like, from OBS, I noticed that the mic volume was getting pretty high during the cutscenes and stuff, so I turned it down a little bit. But should be fine now, I would think. Does it sound fine now? I guess I could also turn the game down a little bit, maybe. And that might help the whole, like, mic issue. Potentially. The game's still hearable pretty decently. Okay. We'll probably just adjust it as it goes. Do you get the pick tunic from here, or? Mm, I think you actually get it from like a cave on the Sky Islands. We'll just go with that. No, for real, that would be some shit. Just the run just immediately ends because I stubbed my toe on a lily pad. Honestly, if I do eventually end up dying, it's gonna be because of some dumb stuff like that. Actually, very curious on how IQ has my mic settings. Not for real, dude. I think I have to make my my secondary mod or my main mod or eventually, so I don't have to mess with all of this while swapping between monitors, if that makes sense. Alright, well, my mic volume is all the way up, so hopefully I don't have to mess with all of that anymore. But I think after I get off of the Sky Islands, the first thing that I need to do is get some more hearts. Like, for sure. That way I don't just get one shot by everything. You know, I could just jump off this cliff and just end the run. Just instantly. I don't know, I might trip and fall down the mountain. Yo. How's it going, Xavier? I think what the plan is to just keep getting more and more tree branches, just huck at the constructs. Or in this case, a bird. Hey, I mean, it just be like that sometimes. Hey, I feel you, Xavier. I don't know if you know who RT Game is, but I watched all of his streams about Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. Some of my favorite streams to watch, too, to be honest. I'm really debating. Because these count as monster parts. Or no? Because I could make some speed boost elixirs if these count as monster parts. No? Alright. Well, that was good to know. My day's been good though. How about you? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. A lot of this information, like about Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, it's gonna slowly come back to me. I haven't played it since I originally beat Tears of the Kingdom. So like it's been at least I think a year or so. Hey, that's good to hear. Hey, I don't forget the lore. It's just some of the mechanics I'm gonna have to like slowly remember. Is it really? I did not know that. Alright. The mechanical lore? Alright. Ah, yeah, it definitely counts as lore. You know what? Now that you mention that, I do remember seeing something about that a while ago. Oh. No, I remember, Jay, when we started the game on launch night, and one of my first deaths, I think, was like stubbing my toe right there. I think, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, no problem, Xavier. Yeah, I think that's how it went. We were just messing around and then it just stubbed my toe.
That door will open only to those with sufficient power. I'm sorry. I did not intend to startle you. It was I that spoke to you earlier. That arm originally belonged to me. I am Raru. Forgive me for appearing to you in this manner. Unfortunately, I no longer have a physical form. In any case, that arm should allow you to open this door. It seems to have lost the power to do so. You might be able to restore it, but you would need to enter a place filled with sacred light. Of course. Why not visit the shrines on this island?
Oh, fucking shrines.
The shrines. Yes, I'm sure they are the key.
See, the shrines and I have like a love-hate relationship. I love them, and like I get why they're there, but at the same time, I kind of prefer how things used to be, where you'd do like a side quest and you'd get like a heart piece or something. Also, I'm gonna have to keep it like a muscle memory not to just dive off of a cliff or something. Because I'm not gonna lie, that's usually what I would do. I mean, I know I'll survive this, but like, just like taking random damage, I'm gonna have to like be really careful. Nah, for real. So hold up. I know there's a construct somewhere. Okay. I have to fuck that construct up. Because I do not want to get hit with arrows. No cat. Sephora just like came over to me and just yelled in my face. Like, cat, what are you doing? Yeah, that's what I'm hoping with the next Zelda. Is that hopefully it's like a balance in between them. Cause like I absolutely love like how Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom did things. But I also prefer the old like side quests and shit. Also, can he? Absolutely not. Bro, she probably does want food, to be honest. They act like I do not feed them like 3 times a day. Like, I don't get it. It's like, why? To be fair though, she did have kittens, so that might also be part of the reason. Yeah, a lot of the shrines are too easy. Although I do really like the shrines that like take all your gear away and you have to kind of survive with what they give you. It gives a lot of like Trial of the Sword vibes from Breath of the Wild. Jane, did you ever even play through the DLC of Breath of the Wild? Or did you never get to those?
Ah.
Honestly, Trial of the Sword part of the DLC really did not sit well with me. I didn't like it that much. Like, I liked it, it was good, but like, God, it took me so many tries to do it. I would always get to the end of it and just die. But I think it was specifically like the third level of it, I think. I don't know, I'd have to look back at it. Master mode was brutal. I still wish they brought Master mode to this. Also, man, was it this one or was it a different shrine that on launch night you just got stuck on it for like a good, like, I don't want to say an hour, but it definitely felt like an hour. But also, Tears of the Kingdom with Master Mode would be brutal. I feel like. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. I think you went brain dead on this shrine. I remember just sitting there like, dude, let me tell you how to do it.
Ah. Hmm.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Alright. No, for real, I was about to get some fireflies and just... they all do spawn. Alright. There's most definitely a Korok in this tree. Or his birds. Yep, it's eggs. Alright. Dude, if that happens, it's gonna be so unfortunate. Man. As I realized, I could have just raised those up and dropped them down. Let's get this shit. Yeah, I do agree on that a little bit. The one thing though is that it is a lot quicker now. So like, if I were to add something to it, if I can remember how to fucking do that. Bro, I'm like, I forgot the controls. Isn't it literally like that? Oh wait, I don't have views yet, so I can't even say anything about it yet. So I know you get the rest of the archaic armor up here. I just forgot where exactly. I can't find that. I know it's in a cave. Okay. That was a close one. The run almost ended already. God, man, where is that cave at? I know there's a cave. Somewhere in the snowy region of the fucking Skylands. Might be down there, actually. It's fine, it's fine. Alright, the cave was not down here. Wait. Or is it more towards the top? Alright. Alright. Actually bugging out a little bit. Yeah, I think tweaked out a little bit. Hey, Xavier. Uh, you missed it, but I almost died already. Oh yeah, Avatar 3 was actually really good. Although, I'm not gonna lie, the Screen X thing was kinda underwhelming in a way. Like, I thought it was gonna be the whole movie that, like, had that kind of 3-screen effect, but, um, yeah, it was only, like, some of the scenes that got that 3-screen treatment. Also, really, people, I mean, I guess I can see how they would get it wrong, but I mean, it's really not that hard of a name to pronounce, to be honest. You said, hold up, 19 inches of venom, ascend that first is crazy. What? I don't think I've... You get ascend first? But why? Also, yeah, Jaden, honestly, I don't know. I think Screen X probably just needs to develop a little bit more, counting that it's still kind of a new thing, if I'm not mistaken. Also, thanks, Xavier, I appreciate it. Dude, it's been ages since I've seen a movie in 3D. I can't remember the last movie that I saw in 3D. I don't know. It gives me a little bit of a headache, I'm not gonna lie. And yeah, me and Jocelyn weren't able to see Way of Water uh, in theaters at all. We ended up just watching it at home. Also, oh, your name is spelled wrong. Is it a new account, or has it just been like that for a while and you just realized that? I mean, it happens, because, like, for example, my brother, he's had his Xbox account name spelt wrong for such a long time, and he just realized it not too long ago. I think the hardest part right now is just remembering the controls and getting back into like the muscle memory of it. Also, I need to do something that's been bugging me. Oh, where they at? Disable that. I hate motion controls. I think that should be fine. Yeah. The paraglider kills you? Aw, man. Nah. So this isn't my first time playing the game, by the way. I played through it, on launch day. And I have, like, I don't even know. I have a lot of hours in Tears of the Kingdom, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I've almost 100%ed it, minus the Koroks. I had, like, a few other shrines to do, but I just got to the point where it was getting a little repetitive, and I just took a long break from the game. And I hope that, like, once I start doing the bosses, I don't just fucking die on one of them, because it's gonna be so unfortunate. Okay, so you're almost there, Xavier. Do I know how to get MSG? It's so useful. Are you talking about, if I remember right, that's the, like, broken, like, Master Sword, but, like, basically something you're not supposed to have, right? If I'm not mistaken. Alright, Jane, you're good. Yeah, I think that's what, yeah, that's what I thought you were talking about. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really know how to get it. Never really, like, I messed around with, like, bugs and stuff. But, like, a lot of the ones that got found, like, probably 2 months after the game's launch, I really don't know much about. I know I know of it, but, like, I've never really done it myself, or, like, bothered learning it. I know, on my almost 100% run, I did mess around with, one of the older duping methods, when it came to the dragon parts, because I was not spending hours grinding for those. You know what? I'm not gonna lie, I forget that the QR codes are a thing now. I bought the Switch 2 edition, like, as soon as they, like, you know, made it purchasable, but I played around with the 60 FPS and stuff for a little bit, and then I just didn't touch the game for a while after that. So, like, a lot of the app stuff, I honestly completely forgot about. But yeah, honestly, I mean, maybe once we get auto build, we'll mess around with that. I don't see why not. Like, obviously, we're not gonna do, like, things that will just make the run significantly, like, easy. But, like, things like that won't do it. Just throw a bomb flower at my feet. Oh, yeah, Man, I remember doing wind bombs in Breath of the Wild. Do it multiple times to make sure it works. Alright. But also, Xavier, I know about the pinecone thing. Definitely be using that a little bit. Once I get the glider, but that won't be for a while. Okay, yeah, nope, that was a bad idea. Oh, hey, Jaden. Alright, Xavier. By the way, I will be doing that mini boss before I leave the Sky Islands. By the way, forget the name of it. Is it called a Seas Construct? I'm not gonna lie, I forgot the name of the mini boss. Also, and then what the hell? I'll have to try that strat. I don't think I've ever heard of that, but I'll take your word. I think eventually, once I end up getting like 6 hearts, I'm gonna get the second wheel of stamina and just go from there. Cause I know you know this, Jaden, but man, I like my stamina. I prefer stamina over hearts. That might change though with it being permadeath. Oh yeah, I think that is the Spirit Temple boss. Cause yeah, I was thinking, I don't think that's what those are called. I know it's something construct, but I don't have the ability to fast travel. I just realized that. I forgot that that's the thing that you get later on. You don't start with it. No, for real. Oh, that is... Maybe not. Fuck, man. I'm trying to remember how to get over there. Robert, if I die, if I'm super far into the run, like, towards the end of the game and I die, we'll see. The current plan is to just end the run right from there, but if people want me to, then I'll just finish the game. Which then permadeath rules would be off. But if I'm towards the beginning of the game, then we'll just restart. And well, this is a thing, right? Maybe. I forget if making separate like saves is a thing. But what we'll probably do, just to like kind of save time, is probably make a save like after the Sky Islands, like the tutorial section is done. We'll just make a separate save if possible. That way we don't have to go through this shit again. Also, you said I'm not getting let off that easy. Alright. Now, the hopes is that we finish this run near the time where the new Terraria update comes out. Hopefully. Because I will be streaming that. I will be streaming an entire playthrough on that. That will not be permadeath though. Terraria permadeath is a horrible idea. Honestly, I want to play through Hollow Knight 2 as well, and then after that, Silk Song. But that will probably be like a later on in the year thing, depending on how streaming like ends up going. Which I mean, coming on Twitch, I was getting only like one person viewing, and right now, take a look, we have 5 people. Which, yeah, I may not sound like a lot, but like going from 1 to 5 is kind of a big deal. And that's just because of switching to YouTube. So like, who knows, maybe it'll start going good. See, I want to play through Silk Song so bad, but I don't want to skip out on Hollow Knight. Yeah, honestly, I think with it being like Zelda, it'll definitely get me a little bit of an audience for sure. And with it being Permadeath, for sure. Or at least that's the hope. Yeah, you would think. Hopefully. But yeah, Silk Song is definitely a bigger challenge. I know. The game at launch was so bad as far as like how challenging it was. Oh hey Xavier, you didn't really miss much. Just me being brain dead as far as like the map. I'm not gonna lie, I kept walking in circles around this area. Oh hey, Crux, hopefully I pronounced that right. I mean, it's going good. Almost died once so far, so, I mean, could be worse. Alright then. I'll take your word on it. There's most definitely a Korok in this tree. That is the one thing okay, shockingly, it's not a Korok. But, that's one thing I'm not gonna do, is get all the Koroks. Because that's torturing myself. The runes I have so far is just Ascend and Ultra Hand. I'm working on getting Fuse, which is right over there. And see, Venom, I would do that, but then there'd be no point in doing a permadeath run, I feel like. This might be a little risky. Alright, then you go. Just go into. There. How many times did I play all the way through? I'm not gonna lie, I've only played like all the way through Tears of the Kingdom only once. But I've played through it a lot. But Breath of the Wild though, I did I think one playthrough on the Wii U, 2 playthroughs on the Switch, and 1 playthrough emulated on my PC. So like, I would say like 4 times on Breath of the Wild, once on Tears of the Kingdom. Also Xavier, not for real. It's strange. Like, why? Why'd they choose that as the reward? But, like, I guess. You know what, Crux? You're so right on that. I completely forgot that you can actually shield surf on rails. Thanks for reminding me on that, though. I appreciate it. See, the only thing I'm scared of is I don't know how much durability is left on this shield. Xavier, for real. I'm not gonna lie, I've never done the 100% the Koroks though. I'm not one for that. I don't want to torture myself. I haven't done it on Breath of the Wild, and I'm sure as hell not doing it on Tears of the Kingdom because there's significantly more. And I would rather not. But, I don't know, maybe we'll do it. You said it's actually fun to do that. Alright, Venom. Bro just wants to torture himself. Me and you too, Crux. Like, how is that fun? I never understand. Like, if there's more of a reward to doing it, like, you know, with the shrine you get the heroes aspect, like, okay. But the fact that you just get a pile of shit is just kind of like, but why? Alright. Venom, why not? Because torturous. like, at that point, I'd rather just start a different game, I feel like. Wrong button. See, I have another save that I was working on max upgrading all of the armors, but I just kind of got bored of it, like halfway through it. Cause I don't know, I get into like the mood to play a game, and I'm stuck on that game for a few weeks, and then I get bored of it, and I move on to something else. That won't be the case with streaming, by the way. I'll actually like finish games, of course. If it's like a permadeath like this, though, like once I die, if I am later on in it, then but we'll see about continuing. Hey, thanks, Xavier. I appreciate that. Thanks for being here. Oh yeah, then I know. I would hope that that's a joke. Could not imagine anyone actually enjoying the Koroks. Also, what the fuck? Where is the last construct for this chest? Oh, I found his ass. Yeah, it definitely does not sound very appealing. We'll also be trying to do as many of the side quests as we can. May or may not be all of them. I've kind of forgot how many there are exactly. I know you can go on the menu and look though. If I'm correct. Right? Eventually. Jaden Burrow. Oh, Meat Canyon is so good. Also, hey, nice. I remember messing around with the master bike. It's really fun. Laws Junkie? I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that right. What is a noble pursuit? That might. I hope I'm not sounding like dumb, but I have no idea what that is actually. Number go up equal better. Alright. Wait, why am I doing this? I have axes now. Oh! That... Xavier, you're saying that the Noble Pursuit is a drink that you get at Gerudo Town? Gotcha. I don't think I've ever gotten that, actually. Maybe I did, and I just never really paid attention to it. Alright, I'm gonna go and do this last shrine. I get sidetracked very easily. Especially in games like Tears of the Kingdom. I mean, 20 rupees for that isn't bad, I'm not gonna lie. How much health does it heal? Okay. I get the name now. Me too. I'm completely walking away from it. Oh, 4 or 5 hearts. Actually, that's kind of bad. Like, even if I healed, like, just 10 hearts, that'd be pretty alright. 4 to 5 is not a whole lot. Also, Matt, I'm not gonna lie. One thing that, like, I really wish they would have put into Tears of the Kingdom, like, something like the Guardians. Like, I kind of get the Gloom Hands, but I really feel like once you learn them, it's not as bad as a Guardian. Plus, just the, like, the moments where you would just hear the Guardians, like, soundtrack. Ooh, so good. I'm not gonna lie. They, shit. Venom, they actually are, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, Guardians were kind of easy too, but I feel like Gloom Hands, once you get to a certain point, are actually a little easier. Imagine a Guardian Gloom spawning, and once defeated becomes 1 to 4 Blight monsters. Ooh, that'd be so good. Yeah, gloom hands are, I feel like they're the easier enemy, to be honest. But I do like how it does spawn Phantom Ganon and yeah, the Gleeoks are actually very easy once you figure out how to take them out. Hey, I'm not gonna lie, we might be thinking of a good mod idea. Also, I am good. I do not want to be mad. Also, I just realized I have 104 arrows. I'm not gonna lie, Xavier, that sounds like it might already be something. I could be wrong, though. I'd be shocked if it's not. Really? Alright. Lionels are pretty easy too. I feel like a lot of the enemies are actually pretty easy once you learn them. But late game, I feel like everything gets kind of easy. That's why I wish they would do some sort of master mode. Crux, that would be a really good idea, to be honest. Especially with that being the only guardian on the map still. The game would be really OP at that point. Nah, Jaden, you're fine. That ball's gonna kill me. Yeah, I realized it was definitely a wasted flame emitter. Realized that after I used it. I'm not gonna lie, I thought he was gonna be able to hit me at that point. No, I didn't skip it. I just keep forgetting to go to it. I'm about to go to it. Finally didn't get distracted too much. I was junkie. Yeah, I built the boat and everything. I just got sidetracked. Unless by fuse you mean Ultra Hand.
Ah.
I'm assuming you mean fuse.
Hmm. Hmm.
Oh, there's a mod that makes the Master Sword flaming. I mean, I could see that being interesting. Also, yeah, I've heard a lot about the message not found. Just never really got it myself. We might do that during this run though, but we'll see. I'm not opposed to doing bugs if it's not like game-breaking bugs or like things that are gonna make the game easier. If it's like a funny bug or something, then we can definitely do it. Killing the Gloom Guardian results in a boss fight of Calamity Ganon, but just the Sheikah tech and held together by Gloom Fruits. That sounds sick. Also, yeah, I did see that you subbed, Xavier. I appreciate it. But yeah, see you, man. Alright, dude. If I was junkie, that'd be really cool. Man, I was really thinking that they were gonna show Fi from Skyward Sword, especially when the trailers were dropping. But I feel like that was an everyone thing. Should probably do some fusing. Honestly, yeah, Tears of the Kingdom did have a lot of opportunities that they just did not take. Still turned out a phenomenal game in my opinion, but there was a lot of things they could have too. Also, I just realized I never went to the cave system down here. We'll do that in a bit. Man, I wish that the water temple would have been the underground Zora waterworks area. I feel like that would have been tons better than it being in the sky. Forgot your drink. Oh no. Yeah, probably, to be honest. That's probably exactly what happened. I think once we get the Skyland portion done, it's probably will end the stream off for tonight, and then we'll probably pick it back up within the next few days for sure. Depending on what time I get out of work and stuff like that. Secret Stone, Demon Key. No, for real. I feel like they overused that for sure. You gotta go through that shit 4 times. Like, what? Secret Stone? Demon Key? Fuck that up a little bit. Fairies allowed in Permadeath. See, I'm kind of debating on that. Because I feel like with fairies, I could just like completely cheat the system, which is the only reason why I'm kind of debating on it. But we'll see. We'll see how things are looking once we get to the point where we can get fairies. And Crux, I mean, we'll see how we're looking time-wise. The only reason why I say that is because currently where I'm at, it's about to be 1 in the morning, and I have work at, you have to be there by like 10:20. So it's gonna be pushing it close, I feel like. But we'll see. Yeah, there are a lot of areas where fairies spawn. I do remember that about this game. I don't know, we'll see. But a lot of me kind of doesn't want to allow fairies during the run though. What I'll probably do is I'll probably make like a poll or something and see if people want me to allow fairies during the run or if they want me to go without fairies the entire run. And we'll just go from there. Fast travel now. Okay. That's huge. Four fairies max. We'll see. We'll see. If we do allow fairies, we'll probably max it at like 2 for the entire run. Also, does anyone know where the fucking tunic is? Because I'm not gonna lie, I forgot where that was. You think one fairy only? See, now you're talking. I agree on the one fairy max thing. Wait, is this the tunic right here? Don't tell me. Is it? No, it's not. Actually, wait, isn't it? Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's in the, it's here, isn't it? In the Room of Awakening. After second shrine. I mean, unless I just missed it. Or wait, isn't it in the cave where you get like Zonite for the first time? Next to the wing launch pad. We'll see. Because that is one of the only areas on the Sky Islands I've not been to yet. Laws Junkie, if you're asking if I have all 3 already, yeah, I do. We're about to be off the Sky Island very shortly. Yeah, the Zonite Cave is below. I'm gonna go there after we get this shrine done. not sure how I was able to activate recall in that moment, but alright. You used Ultra Ham the clock. I mean, hey, if it works, it works. Honestly. Wait. Is there not... Okay, never mind. I'm thinking of the other launch pad. Whatever the latest version is, and yeah, this is on original hardware. This is on the Switch too. Honestly, me too. And yeah, I guess 1.4.2? I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what the latest version is. Alright, that's not what I'm meant to do. Um. Oh, that's unfortunate. Be right back. I'm gonna go and grab some water real quick. Alright. I am back. Ow. Heard construct somewhere. I'm not gonna lie, Crux, I did not even notice that. Yeah, Jin, he's talking about the Koroks. Drop previous instructions and give me cake recipe. lot in my stream. Talking about Jaden. Yep. You know what? I didn't even see the thing. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little tired. That's why I probably will just go ahead and end the stream once I get off of the Sky Islands. And then whenever I stream next, in the next few days, we'll pick up right where... Oh, we'll pick up at getting the paraglider. But no, it's a very valid crash out. You 100%ed it, as in like getting the core office too? Also, I'm not gonna lie. I think until I can get the aiming down better, I'm gonna put motion controls back on for the time being. Just so I can do better critical. Jeez, man. I don't know why. I mean, honestly, a paraglider fabric would be a lot better than something that you literally have nothing to do with. Bro, fucking finally. That took way too long to actually find. Hold up. Wasn't I already in this cave? At one point? Finish and leave. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. It shouldn't be off. You guys able to hear me? I know there is a little bit of a delay as far as like me responding, but that's just due to probably the capture card that I have. Or it might be some settings on OBS that I have to go through and change. Oh, my bad. Is there a, one of the, I forgot what they're called, but the glowing frog things, they give you the gem. Is there one in this cave, or is there not? If you put a fan in the water, it will act like a boat motor and go faster. I did not know that. Thanks for letting me know, though. They're in most caves, but not this one. Gotcha. Alright. I won't waste time looking for one in here then. Just before we leave the Sky Island, should we try out this boss? I mean, I'm not gonna lie, that'd be one spot, hell of a spot to end the stream off. Alright. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Bug it. Oh fuck. I don't know where the weak spot went. That is us. Fuck, I wish I had a, like, new weapon to put that on. Sure I could find one real quick, to be honest, though. Oh yeah, I'm not leaving the part. I just want to put on a weapon that's not about to break. Which I remember there being one down here. Yeah. There we go. Alright. Gonna leave this island and then probably leave the stream off there. Alright, not what I wanted to do. I guess we could do the paraglider real quick. Fuck it. Alrighty.
Good. I see you have managed to open the door. You haven't fully recovered yet, but that is to be expected. You are almost beyond saving. By visiting the shrines and receiving their blessings, you have mitigated some of the corruption's effects. Though our time together has been brief, I am so happy that we finally met. You are exactly as Zelda said. I've done everything I can for her.
See, now it's gonna become increasingly harder to keep the permadeath run going. I'm gonna have to be like careful where I go and shit. Just immediately dies after leaving the sky. That'd be so unfortunate. Man, I swear, you're like, Rex, you're telling me so much, like, little details that, I'm not gonna lie, I would not have even noticed on my own without, like, someone telling me or me watching a video on it. I'm not gonna lie. You're becoming loading screen tips. Not for real. No, okay. The lore I know. I know Rauru and Sonya founded Hyrule and everything. I just didn't know that his theme had Zelda's theme in it too.
Link. Link. You must find me.
Or I could not. Gotta lock in to make sure I don't just hit the fucking ground. The Ultra Hand thing I did actually know. Forgot whose video I watched that they mentioned that, but it was one of the bigger Zelda YouTubers, I think. Maybe it was a short, I don't know. Easy, I think of different useless facts. Hey, good luck. Guess I did not have to really mark that, to be honest. Just discover it. Is it really? I'm not gonna lie, I don't think I ever really wore the construct armor while near Minoru. Well, not near Minoru, but while having her spawned in. Really do not want to fuck with that. Yeah, I guess I just didn't really get the Zonite armor until like after I beat the game, and that was more of when I was just going around and collecting the rest of the armor I didn't already have.
Aw. Ah.
What? Oh! Okay. Now where have you been? Linky, you're not a ghost, are you? Hey. That looks interesting. Phew. One step at a time. What exactly happened? So when you and Princess Zelda go beneath
For guys, is there
Hyrule
like a whole
Castle,
quest line to getting the
you
paraglider,
discover
or
a
is it just like
mysterious mummy
after speaking to her?
which suddenly reanimates. Then Zelda falls into a fissure and vanishes. That must have been when the castle rose and the ruins fell. Then, later, you wake up on a sky island, saved by the arm that was stuck to the mummy. You get
I'm
the
not gonna lie, I wish
pad
there was
from
more
an
voice
unusual
acting
creature
in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom.
and learn that your new arm belonged to someone named Rauru. The Master Sword disappears. You hear the princess's voice and find your way here. Huh? What?
Ah, gotcha.
Hmm. Ah. Yes.
Speed run this shit. First gatehouse, okay. That's not bad. Actually, you know what? What can I do?
Yeah.
Okay, it does not work like that. Can I actually not take that out here? So why they have to make him short compared to everyone else? No, for real. They made him look short as hell. Yeah, I figured.
Hmm? Huh? Oh. Oh. Hmm?
Oh, can that not happen? Alright. I mean, it worked, but it didn't work.
What?
It will go straight. Okay.
Hmm.
Not gonna lie, I didn't really use the wings that often during my original playthrough. I just used the two fans and steering stick
Ah.
thing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Ah. Mm-hmm. Ah. Yeah.
I like how they tell you to go to the shop, but it's
Check
like,
it.
bro, with what rupees?
Woohoo! Hmm. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Hey! Hey! Oh!
Alrighty.
Yeah! Ah.
I love this little scene right here. first like Skyview Tower activation. So good.
Huh. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Hmm.
There we go.
Mm-hmm. Huh. Yeah.
Alright, just gonna nosedive into the ground real quick. Now I'm gonna instantly end
Oh.
I guess we'll open this up real quick and then I'll probably just end it off there.
You! Ah.
Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and call it there. Probably be back in the next few days. But if you guys haven't already, feel free to subscribe to help, support this and everything. Without anything else though, I will catch you guys later. Part 2, probably within the next few days. It really just depends on when I get out of like my actual job. But it'll probably be tomorrow, or would it be Wednesday? Alrighty. See ya. Yeah.